What is going on, brave people? It is me, Party Guy. Welcome back to another video on the channel. If this is your first time, thank you so much for joining us. Today I'm talking about my new series, Do You Ever Just Think? Today I'm talking about my new series, Do You Ever Just Think? And I'm sure you're thinking, what is he thinking? And I'm here to answer that for you guys today. So, Do You Ever Just Think is a series I wanted to make on my channel that's going to cover my thoughts, feelings, opinions, random ideas about pretty much anything I really want to. I got Funko Pops over here that I could talk about. I got my autograph from Jacob Bertrand from Cobra Kai over here. I got random things I could talk about, but I wanted to talk about it because I wanted to seem more personable to you guys. Because I feel like nowadays we have our physical presence and we have our digital presence. And, you know, humans are so much more multidimensional than the two sides that we put out there. So I kind of wanted to build the bridge between the two. And between the videos I make on my channel that are more video game oriented or challenge oriented or just a random thought or theory video I wanted to make, I wanted to kind of, like I said, bridge that gap and make a video or a series of videos that would cover anything that I really want to talk about in between. Because we're so multidimensional, I want to show that I'm also multidimensional. And I want to cover as many bases as I can, because the wider the net you put out your content, the more people you're going to bring in. And when you bring in more people, you build a bigger, more distinct community. And that's something that I think would be really cool. I mean, we're on the road to 1K subscribers right now, so that'd be pretty cool. Once we hit that 1K, we're going to start really building up that reputation, building up that community. I don't know how many subscribers you have to do live streams, but eventually maybe we'll get to live streams and stuff like that. And I have some cool plans for that. I have a lot of cool ideas for the channel overall. And, you know, I know I sat here about a month ago, maybe almost 2 months by now, and I talked about where I wanted the channel to go, like where I wanted the direction of the channel to be. And I'm constantly, I promise you guys, I'm constantly thinking up of all these video ideas, but the really good ideas are just the ones that take a lot of time. So while I'm trying to come up with ideas, I'm trying to come up with other ideas that I can kind of fill the gaps with that. So Do You Ever Just Think is a way that I can communicate thoughts, opinions, like I said, all that stuff from before to you guys. And it's going to be just random stuff. It's not going to be anything like super big or super crazy. Like, I'm staying away from a lot of stuff, but it's just more so just be things that I'm thinking about. Like I brought up, you know, stuff in my room, but I'm also going to be talking about time and nostalgia, like some more serious topics, because like I said, we have so many complex and complicated things in our life that we don't even realize that everyone else is dealing with, because not one person in the world is alike, which is so crazy considering how many of us there are. But each decision we make impacts a different part of us or a different person, and it makes us who we are in the best possible way. For you're making a good choice or a bad choice, everything correlates to who you are. And, you know, preferably we'd like to make the good choices all the time, but sometimes we don't, unfortunately. But that's not really what I'm here to talk about today. I just kind of wanted to, you know, do a quick little spiel about what this is going to be. And as I'm sure you noticed, I don't really have a script for these videos. I'm just kind of going off whatever comes off my head, because I want the video to seem more direct and more realistic with you guys, because I don't want to have like a giant script and like the whole time like acting like I'm reading off this script, because I want to seem personable to you guys. I'm a person just as much as you are. And, you know, unfortunately, tying into my time topic, you know, our time is limited, so what better way to use that time than to leave something behind? And, you know, the year's 2026 right now. Who knows who's watching this video? This video could be 50 years old one day, and, you know, I could be like a very old man living my best life, and someone will just find this video buried in the end of their YouTube, if YouTube's even still around, and then, you know, this whole big thing. But that's just a little feel of where I'm talking about with time. But I don't know. I just think it'll be so interesting, because YouTube, I feel like, strives away from creating this new reality that we don't talk about real stuff sometimes. And I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about some silly stuff too. So if you're down for that, please feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share, the bell. I keep forgetting to say the bell. I'm not used to that. I don't want to be one of those people that beg for any of that stuff, though. So obviously it's free. If you feel like doing it, awesome. But if not, that's totally okay too. But thank you guys all so much for stopping by. I hope you all enjoy what's to come, and I hope to keep you all updated, stay in the loop, and Party on, party people.